Hi there, my name is Kirill Butler and today I'm joined by Wesley College Perth's most recent Co-Dux of Year 12, Aryan Puri. Aryan recently finished his Year 12 exams and was awarded Co-Dux of Year 12 along with two other students, Rupert Kang and Christopher Buchanan, in what was an incredibly close call for Dux of Year 12. Today we'll be learning a little bit more about Aryan's experiences and his tips for those aspiring for academic excellence. Good morning, Aryan.
Good to be here.
Aryan, you started at Wesley College in Year 1. Have you always been so academically gifted?
Probably not. I would probably say it's more hard work that's important.
Yeah, so were you ranked in the top sections of your classes, like when you're in Year 1, or?
No, I don't think so.
No? What, so you've just worked up every year, kept on increasing?
It might not have been like a gradual increase, but...
Yeah. So when did you realise you were in the running for Dux? You had that potential to get top in the year?
I never really focused too much on that. You can just focus on what you can control yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Which is how you go about doing your best.
Yeah, okay. So putting in the hard work when you study, is that sort of what you're
and also
getting at?
like working smarter, just knowing how you work best as well.
Your predicted ATAR is 99.8. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's all right, yeah. What subjects did you take in Year 11 and 12?
I did spec maths, specialist, methods, physics, chem, human bio, and literature.
That is a combination indeed. What was your favourite subject of those subjects?
Physics.
Physics? And why is that?
I just found it interesting more than others.
Yeah. What subjects contributed most to getting that 99.8? What are your top subjects?
Maths, probably.
Maths? Yeah, okay. So you've studied an incredibly difficult set of subjects. Would you recommend these same subjects to future students?
I think you should do the subjects that you enjoy the most, but also the subjects you're good at as well. But then also what you want to do after school comes into that. So if you can balance those out, I think you should be fine.
Okay. So if you went back to Year 10, would you choose the same set of subjects in Year 11 and 12?
No, I think human bio is out. And I think 5 subjects I probably would have stayed with, which is better for the time management side of things.
Yeah, okay. So just balancing the amount of time, you've got more time to study. You have a study period during the day. Is that sort of what you're alluding to?
Yeah, more so that if you can focus on a little amount more, you can get the most out of that.
Yeah, okay. Get the most out of those smaller number of subjects. Okay. I know you did several extracurriculars in your time at the college. How did you find the time management aspect of school?
Yeah, it's not always going to be easy, especially when you've got lots of things on the plate. I think sport and exercise especially helps to de-stress, which is good because at the books for so many hours is unhealthy as well.
Yeah, definitely. And what sports did you do at school and outside of school?
I think cricket, soccer, volleyball and stuff were sports that I enjoyed. And I think going to sports which take less time as well in Year 11 and 12 probably helped to maximise time.
Like
cricket,
what sort of sports?
So cricket probably.
Cricket, yeah, okay.
Dropping from that probably helped as well.
Definitely. So what were these shorter intensity sports that you got involved with?
Soccer's one.
Okay.
Also volleyball was just more of a release, and running as well.
Okay, you did a fair amount of running? Was that outside of school, just going for runs around the block?
Yeah, more just as a break, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Aryan, what were your strategies to avoid procrastination?
Well, I think everyone procrastinates, but sometimes you got to give yourself enough time for breaks as well. But then when you're studying, you can't be multitasking. You need to be on the task.
Okay, so just setting realistic study times, not studying, hitting the books for hours and hours on end.
I personally didn't use a study timetable, but I know it helped a lot of people. So maybe do what's best for you.
What are your tips for managing the stress that comes with tests, assessments, exams and the like?
Well, not everyone's a robot, so I think everyone's going to feel some stress. I think the best way I managed with it was exercise, which is always good for you.
Yeah, so just acknowledging that there will be stress, and just finding those ways to overcome the stress, such as exercise. Okay. How did you study for each of your courses this year?
I don't think the same formula works for everyone, but personally I used to just make notes from the textbook after initially reading it, and then do a couple of past papers or practice exams before the assessment in front of me.
How many practice papers did you think you did before doing your mock exams and the actual ATAR exam?
Probably just a couple, at least 3, maybe.
Okay.
I think I see a lot of people overstudying.
And then what did you do once you'd finished the exams? You obviously marked them, went through your notes. What did you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What do you think gave you the edge over your competitors in achieving Dux of School this year?
Well, I never really saw it as a competition. I know some people do, but I think if you focus on getting the best out of yourself, and I guess the Dux was just like a reward for effort.
For the effort you put in over the last few years.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just focusing on what you can control.
Yeah, makes sense. Aryan, if you had to redo your last few years of school, what is one thing you would do differently?
I'd probably focus more on input as opposed to output, because I think that leads to stress, which is what you were talking about earlier. Focusing on marks too much,
Marks
and the end result, because
Okay.
it comes around quickly, and you should still be like focusing on what you can do now.
Yeah, so you mean marks as the output, stop worrying about marks, worry
Yeah.
more about the study you can put in today.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your plans for the future now, Aryan?
Well, I've kept my options open. I think engineering through UWA might be a possible pathway.
Yeah. What attracts you about engineering?
I think, like in school, it's more something that I would probably enjoy.
Yeah.
The subjects that I chose, and possibly
certainly
engineering
matches
as well.
those subjects you've
Yeah.
chosen. The subjects you've chosen have really kept the doors open. In fact, are there any doors that have shut on you?
I didn't apply for medicine. That doesn't appeal to me as much as others.
Something like
that's-
engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certainly with the double maths, physics, chemistry, that's perfect for engineering. Aryan, have you got any final piece of advice for those going through school at the moment?
Probably just work hard, but also enjoy yourself. Keep at it, because it won't always be smooth sailing.
Definitely.
But I think if you keep persisting, it will come through in the end. So.
Thank you very much for joining me today, Aryan. It's been a pleasure learning about your experiences and hearing your valuable insights and advice. Best of luck for the future.